Most people will rely on one lead magnet, but the thing of it is, when you create multiple lead magnets, you have each one dedicated to a specific part of what that person wants. And it's much easier to create that lead magnet and then have an email series and other content related specifically to what that person downloaded than it is to have a generic download across your whole site. That's why it's important to create multiple lead magnets for your audience. But the thing of it is, a lot of people don't do that because it takes too long. Well, in the rest of this video, I'm going to show you how to use Canva to basically create one template and then easily create multiple downloads for your site in a short period of time. It's going to be beneficial for both you and also the tribe that you create this content for. So first off, let's get into Canva and create the template. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is go to Canva. And it's here you can type in magazine, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to start. There's a lot of different templates you can start with, but I find magazines to be the most visually appealing and a lot easier to basically use. Let me show you why. First of all, they're not all created equal. Like this is just a magazine cover. And although it says magazine covers for the template, let's see, that one's just a magazine cover. In fact, some of these have a complete page rendering. So you get to see the different inside pages, see and use actually. So for example, yeah, let's take a look at this one. So you can look at each of them and see if it has kind of a good look and feel that you want and choose that template. You can always change around the colors and the images, everything that you want within the template. So let's say we use this one, use the Explore template. And so basically we can go in here and, change the image. Okay. We can find photos on here to use. And then that's very easy. You can also upload, obviously you don't want to upload your own photos a lot of the times, but if you can't find any, there are tons of photos to use both here and also with Pixabay. Anyway, then you can update this with whatever text you want. Amazing. Okay. And you can, obviously, if you've never worked with Canva before, it's really easy. You can change the sizing, you can change the color, any number of things. But for this template, what we basically want to do is save this. And well, first we're going to get it the way we want it. So for example, let me show you what we're going to end up doing is bumping this up so we can see it better. And see this footer here? We want to make this footer so it has our information in there, let's say. Okay. And, if you wanted, you could even do, copyright 2020. Okay. That way, it's always good to have your information on there. So if people pass this around, for whatever reason, people do pass around PDFs, your information's still on there so that people will contact you. Anyway, so having that footer information is pretty key. You can delete that if you want. And then once you have the footer the way you want it, you can go ahead and duplicate that. And then you can bring it down to, any of the other pages. Oops. So dropped it along the way. Here it is. I dropped it. You can drag it down to wherever you want and then get rid of the footer that's already there. And boom, you have your footer. And anyway, you do that with each of the pages. Get it so that you have basically, a kind of a look and feel that you want. Like let's say in a lot of you're going to have some tips and you want to have a couple images to make it interesting. Again, your main text and more images. So your contents, your cover. So really, it's up to you on how you want to do that. But once you have some basic rendering, alter the information in here and the images and stuff, then you can go ahead and download this as a PDF. I go ahead and do standard. And that means nobody can actually alter it, or they'll have a harder time than anything else. You can go ahead and download that. It'll prepare your design. And when it does this, it basically saves this and you can use it then as a template. So let me show you what I mean. When then you go to Canva again, this will show up as one of your designs right here. Okay. Now, if you were to just use this, then you'd be overwriting your design each time, which you don't necessarily want to do. So instead, what you want to do is you make a copy and then use this copy each time. So you have a main template, so to speak, and then you can go in and edit to your heart's content. And it's much, much faster making a lead magnet. So then your lead magnet ends up, looking like this. Is a PDF that you could actually just have people download. So really quick, easy way to do that. Okay, so if you like this, you'll love the rest of the series. In fact, the next one, I talk about tools for creating attention-getting headlines. See you then.